The Amped at IU exhibit will display historically significant guitars from the Jim Irsay collection and celebrate the history of guitars. Isabella Vesperini has this report.
The goal of the exhibit is to highlight guitars that have rarely been seen publicly.
The emphasis is on being able to tell a lot of the early history of guitars, and it allows us to show things that were probably familiar to people.
On display are guitars played by the Beatles and Bruce Springsteen, as well as a pickup winder that generated voltage to amplify guitars in the 1950s. The exhibit includes a Martin guitar dating back to the 1850s and a 1910 U-harp guitar that often accompanied mandolins.
It has strings that you would almost play more harp-like that don't have frets, and then a fretted area. So it kind of looks like a double-necked guitar you'd see these days, only one of the sides doesn't have frets.
Another unusual guitar on display is the 1969 Ampeg Dan Armstrong Lucite guitar. The guitar is see-through and weighs nearly 10 pounds.
We've all seen them on television before, but you haven't ever really gotten to see them up close, and you can really get sort of a feeling of what they really look like, especially in color, because a lot of times the footage is in black and white. And then also just like the three-dimensionality of the object.
Instruments from Traditional Arts Indiana and the IU Jacobs School of Music will also be available.
Put them in conversation with the guitars next door, with the Irsay guitars. So you get sort of a larger history of guitars beyond just what Irsay has collected.
For Indiana News Desk, I'm Isabella Vesperini.